What's up, guys, and welcome to another WorldBox video, where today we're gonna go ahead and start up a series, a concept that I've been wanting to do for a while, but hadn't really gotten the time to do. We are calling this the Four Kingdoms. So, in our corners here on this large-scale map, we have four different biomes. In the top left, we have the grasslands, lots of food and some nice lands, lots of animals, but very little natural resources in ores and stones. In the top right, we have the Savannah, another pretty nice land with some food, some trees, lots of ores and gold. However, there are also a lot of animals that want to kill you: buffalo, rhino, and hyena. In the bottom right, we have the jungle, lots and lots of trees, very decent amounts of resources, and there's a bunch of monkeys. And then in the bottom left, we have the swamp. Very harsh terrain. There is no natural food to be had. There's alligators and frogs and snakes all around, but there are a lot of resources. So since this is kind of supposed to be a parody of Minecraft 100 Players Simulate, we are going to have 25 humans on each island. Now, before we actually spawn the humans, on these small islands are the enchanted lands. There are 4 enchanted biomes. Stepping on this will grant you the Blessed trait, which gives you a decent increase to all stats, as well as access to Adamantine and Mithril. We have 4 of them, one between each of the islands. And then in the middle is the Crystal biome, with lots more of our special minerals. That being said, let's plop down our humans. So we have our 25 humans placed, and we are going to unpause time in just a moment. And we are going to have things play out at 1x speed for right now. I'm going to check on our world laws and make sure to turn off rebellion, because that really messes things up a lot of the time. And in 3, 2, 1, begin. So we can already see that I kind of had to make sure that these would work, first of all. So, yeah, jungle gets a bit of a head start, but who cares? Maybe I should make sure that the kingdoms actually get, like, a village actually gets set up before populating it all. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't know where they are. Oh, my face cam is in the way. Great. Hold up. All right. And now we actually have all 4 of our civilizations set up. And we're just going to go ahead and name them all now. We have Grassland. We have the Savannah. The jungle, redemption through skill, pretty cool. Balance and virtue with the swamp. Go up here with the grasslands, honor, truth, passion, and we are one. So we can already see Savannah's starting to lose some of their population in the first year. And as expected, these animals are being a huge issue for them. Also, I placed them all in the corner, so none of them really have food to start off with. I'm surprised that Swamp still has all of their people. It makes sense for jungle and grassland to be fully populated right now, because they aren't facing any natural predators at the start here.
I'm a predator.
Yeah, man, the Savannah's just getting absolutely fucking not having a fun time.
Go ahead and...
Wasn't that like the purpose of the Savannah?
That it is plausible for one of these corners to die due to natural causes.
Yeah, age. Most importantly, the lack of food that they have right now. Savannah is now down to 19.
I think I know which one's gonna die first.
Well, if they get to the Blessed Islands first, then who knows? Who knows? They are also right now and they just established a king, and it immediately died, and they're down to 11.
I get the feeling Savannah's not gonna be living fast very, very much longer. I think they're gonna die.
I saw another one die.
Yep,
They're
8. Oh,
they're
God.
starting to repopulate as well. So before they get killed off in year 1, let's go ahead and look at all of our kingdoms. We have Goso from the swamp, who's bloodlust and a genius. They're also the only kingdom right now to actually have a formal military. Ula of the jungle just has genius, and then Shupu of Grassland is ambitious, but he does have a stick. And then the Savannah's king has absolutely no traits or weapons or anything.
He is ambitious. He's ambitious, but he does have a stick.
He may not be a genius like the.
Will make him the most powerful king of all time.
He may not have a stick like the other two, but he does have ambition. So Savannah is getting back into the game a little bit.
No, there we go. They're back down to 7.
Their king's dead. They're trying to repopulate, but everyone they most likely birth is just dying immediately.
I am just imagining that this baby gets born, and then just this fucking rhino or something just runs in and crushes said baby.
I think I may have added too many creatures to their side.
Bro, they're getting spawn camped. On God.
They are literally getting spawn camped.
Here, you know what? We'll help them out a bit.
Boost surge.
Just make sure not to hit the actual people.
So they're down to 2, and you know what? Just to be safe, we're just gonna bump them up to 6.
Come on! Really? You're adding to it? You said they could die that way.
We got. I added too many creatures. I thought 25 humans could take down like a few rhinos or something. Oh, that's a lot of rhinos.
They should have let it play out. Can't believe it. SMH people on YouTube. How dare he not?
It's the first test run. We'll do this better.
Exactly why you should have let it play out.
However, when we do elves, that will not be an issue. So,
yeah, of course.
We can already see Swamp is the first kingdom to actually get some more people into it through population. And
also pretty impressive that they're not dead.
I didn't put nearly as many creatures because I thought, well, crocodiles are really strong and snakes are venomous, so they're gonna have a much harder time killing them. However, I think all the crocodiles are either leaving.
You know what?
I mean, they might have already left.
Swampland wins this. If the swamp people win this, I'm just going to call them. Shut the fuck up! Oh my god.
Yeah.
You are way too loud.
Yeah, cry about it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. Fucking, as I was saying before I was interrupted rudely, if Swampland wins this, I'm just going to call them fucking Florida men. They're just going to be called Florida men.
They're the Shreks. Anyway, Grassland is the first kingdom to get a second village. There is enough space for, I think, 3 villages on each island.
Yeah.
Savannah's dropping again, so if they die this time.
Getting out there.
And the Grassland village was destroyed somehow, and they put another one out. Anyway, we can also see that the other 3 kingdoms, well, the 3 kingdoms in a moment, all have an actual army right now. So with things being pretty well established, we're going to go ahead and bump it up to ×5 speed. The jungle has gotten their second village out yet, and there goes the savannah.
Oh no! Savannah's gone! They just died! It didn't even last 5 fucking seconds the moment you did that.
They made it. I have a history window here. Let's see here.
What the fuck murdered them?
That was you really need to take a guess of that. Anyway, so this is the swamp. So they lasted all of 14 years. Their kingdom lasted 14 years. So now it's
everyone
just
else
between
be
these
doing
three.
just generally better.
And we can probably take a look at all of our kings here. Nothing new with the Grassland. Ula is now tough with an epic stick.
Oh boy.
And Goso has a rare stick.
I'm assuming epic is better.
Rare stick as well. Then we can also right now see that Swamp may have the lowest population, but it has the biggest military.
Damn.
But so the other idea I had was on a much larger map, create more kingdoms and make their king a demigod.
Oh.
Because I can edit their traits, and so I have a few special traits here. I can give them immortal, I can give them super health, blessed, a bunch of really good traits that makes it really hard for them to die.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming being immortal would make it pretty hard to die.
And having super health anyway.
Yeah, it'd make it quite hard to be killed.
So Grassland, as is to be expected with the food advantage, they are getting the highest population.
Oh.
There is some type of military action going on down here. The swamp may just take the entire island under one village. They might not even bother setting up a second one.
Well, I seem to be doing pretty well for this stuff.
I think this guy got into a fight with a snake, won, and is now poisoned.
Down.
Oh, the crocodiles are starving to death. That's great.
That's a problem.
I mean, if he wants the savannah to be a very dangerous place, yeah.
These are the swamps.
Wait, I was gonna say, aren't they in the swamps?
Swamps, yeah. You messed up your placements
I can't see any of the snakes around. Oh, they got a second village out, but it's with the poisoned guy. And now we have all of them ganking up on one poor crocodile.
That crocodile doesn't deserve it.
This one's just gonna die of hunger here in a moment, and the other one, well, he's pretty fine. He's got 200 HP still. It's a 1-on-1. And now it's a 2-on. Why did you make it a 2-on-1, you absolute buffoon? Anyway, the Grassland has gotten its third village out, and I want to check the stat. Dude, okay, so rhinos have more health than a crocodile. A buffalo has about the same health. And are there any hyenas left? There might not be, because they would be aggressive and try to kill the buffaloes and rhinos.
Did they add auto combos? They did.
There we go.
So now, with everything underway, it's time to see who gets out first. And we already have our answer. The Grassland has built the first dock of the world.
My brain just kind of functioned and said, fuck it. You know, I think this is the one world you could legitimately have people who say, the world is flat.
Yeah.
Look at this, flat earthers! I found it! I found the flat earth!
Minecraft exists. Also, Grassland has broken 100, and so has Jungle. Swamp, as to be expected, with their lack of natural like food bushes, trailing behind in the population a bit.
Still doing surprisingly well. Savannah's just dead.
I gave Savannah too many creatures, I guess.
True.
I guess I'll just tone it down and then, well, see what we can do with that next time. Or maybe keep this world and move on to some more races and see how the other races fare in this world.
That's true. That would be interesting to see.
Because I think I have it fairly balanced resource-wise. Because the savannah and swamp have to deal with creatures, but they have more ores and shit. And then swamp doesn't get any like food, so they get a lot more resources. Anyway, Grassland now has 2 docks up and running. And they have almost conquered their entire island. And also so has Jungle, meaning that Swamp continues to fall further and further behind. Now Jungle also has 2 different like high tier farms set up. Grassland also has 2 of them set up. I don't think Swamp can actually physically get these higher tier ones up. Well, they have 2, but they aren't as big yet. And something that we now have here is a culture.
Oh boy.
And we can see that Jungle and Grassland both have larger, more advanced cultures, aka more advanced civilizations, than poor old Swamp does. And Grassland also has made it to the first blessed biome. At least it should be blessed. Yep. Yeah, these are blessed, all right. There he is. He's got blessed. He has a massive.
By the way, one of them was a portal. I just noticed.
That wasn't human. This is one of the creatures that spawns. I think it's a living plant.
Oh.
Or
well, at least
it's a fairy maybe, because it's the blessed biome and that makes sense. Anyway, so Grassland has made it to 2 different. Oh, and now Swamp has also started exploring the seas, meaning that Jungle is the only one who hasn't. And Grassland now has the second blessed biome.
Ruh-roh.
Swamp has put a 3rd village on their island, their main one. So currently Grassland definitely does not have as impressive of it should not have as impressive of a military as the other ones do. Might have the biggest one, but they aren't going to be able to get the best weapons. They just don't have the things to do it. Don't have the ores. However, since they're already out at the blessed biomes, they can easily make it to the crystal biome and then proceed to steamroll the world. So Jungle is definitely keeping it close, and we just saw the King of the Swamp die, which means that the other kings are probably gonna go soon. Our new King of the Swamp is genius, gluttonous, and wise with a legendary stone spear named the Thirsty Eye. How old are our other kings? 70. You have 12 kills.
Oh my.
And you are 71 with 5 kills. Just poor little monkeys. And there goes the King of the Grassland. And the King of the Grassland is back, with Bloodlust content and agile with the Twisted Blade, a legendary wooden sword. And the poor Jungle King's about to keel over and die, like right now. So, Jungle still does not have any ports up yet.
It's honestly pretty impressive.
We do have Swamp with a port, and, well, they're all just about done conquering their entire main island. Meaning that Swamp could very well, even though they're behind in the population and the military size, reach the third blessed biome, or possibly even the crystal biome first. Now, how are relations? Jungle 42 and Swamp 42. Jungle has Grassland at a negative 68 reputation and the Swamp at 62. And it's kind of the same for the Swamp. So we could very well see a coalition between Swamp and Jungle to take down the Grassland. We are now going to turn on Sonic Speed until the next event happens. The King of the Jungle has been killed, is dead. So let's check in on our new king. Minor Wise with a golden tooth with the sharp Excaliander. Another legendary tier wooden sword. And I see we have some transport ships.
Finally! They did it! Look at that! Swampy boys went to the land. Finally did it. They did the thing. Oh.
And wow, they just formed 2 villages on the Crystal main island at
Mans
once.
didn't even hold back.
So now we can turn off Sonic Speed and go back to just standard times 5. So now, pretty soon, we are going to start seeing some of these resources being brought back home. Are they also going to land in the Savannah?
Why would they ever want to go to the Savannah?
That's a Grassland person in the Savannah!
Rest in peace, Grassland person.
And they're dead.
Yeah, they did not last very long.
We have a swamp passenger boat over here. Only 2 passengers, but you know, if they actually land on this side, they get all the adamantine. One of the main crystal villages just got obliterated. I guess they all starved to death because there is technically no food on this island. Oh, there are also crystal people.
Oh!
Don't you love crystal people?
We are the crystal.
Shut up!
So they sent an attractive and ambitious person to the center island
That's
alone.
what you were going to do. Oh my god. I shouldn't have taken that long to figure out what theme you were fucking about to sing there as a joke.
So Swamp is actually starting to close the gap a lot between itself and Grassland, and now Jungle is the one that's falling behind.
It's pretty interesting how Jungle is the one that's just sort of staying put. Really.
Yeah, they've researched how to make boats and transport boats and everything too.
They just kind of don't want to leave, I guess.
To. None of these have rare knowledges or anything.
Guess they just don't want to leave.
Let's hop back into Sonic Speed for a moment. And there goes the other grassland village. Hopefully they managed to mine some of the resources before they all died. Yeah, also, what are these? Add items, mush, tumor. Sure. Anyway, the Jungle King died, so let's check on the new one. Savage, deceitful, unlucky, and wise. With also a sharpened Scalliander.
Oh.
Grassland is trying once again to colonize the center island as we have a new Swamp King. Ambitious pyromaniac that's wise with the stone long-point legendary spear.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard the words pyromaniac and wise used in the same sentence.
Meet the pyro from TF2.
There goes what, their third attempt
By the
to
way,
try.
I sent you a DM. You might want to look at that.
No, not going to. I'm playing ABA, Anime Battle Arena.
I mean, like, after the fact.
Alright, and now we get to the interesting part.
Yeah.
Immediately after passing up Grassland in population, Swamp has declared the
Damn,
first
how could
war.
you do that to me?
Yeah.
Fucking rotated me. God damn.
Bro, imagine being that shark right now. Imagine how dumb you look with all your shark friends after you just got flipped by a diver. A diver. He wasn't. He's not. He doesn't work out every day. No, he just was searching, and you came over there, tried to fight him, and he just rotates you. Like, honestly, I just
You
stopped
can't
being
eat
a shark
that
at that
human
point.
anymore. You're just gonna have to go home.
Honestly, I'd stop being a shark at that point. I'd grow legs and get rid of my gills and actually become a human.
We have someone over in the Swamp Island who is a bomberman and just blew up some of the Swamp Islands. Anyway, we have a war now. So.
They blew up some of the swamp land.
God, I'd blow up some of the swamps.
It is a very even match right now. Swamp's only behind by.
What else is an even match?
Less than. They have 3 more soldiers than Grassland does, and if they manage to take over any of these villages, they get a huge boost in population.
Yep.
Also, the king of the Grassland is, for whatever reason, here. Okay, that's another explosion on the Swamp Islands, probably. Anyway, the king of the Grassland is right here in this blessed biome that has been completely stripped of all of its resources.
Damn.
The swamp. Oh, it was the swamp's blessed biome that got blown up by one of its own inhabitants, I would assume. I'm not going to take the time to just try and just scope out every single person and find who had Bomberman.
Seems like Swampland's gonna be blowing some shit up.
We're gonna enable Sonic Speed one more time. So that, here we go. They have landed.
Go ahead and try to hit me if you
has landed on the
Swamp has
Grasslands.
come for your.
They have already slaughtered the king of Grassland because he was, for whatever reason, over here on this island. And now they're just kind of walking around, about to conquer the island. We also have some grassland here in the mainland. And you know what? Something that I'm just going to do right now, because it makes sense. Angry villagers. So now, not only just the army, but everyone takes part in the war. A defense of the homeland, if you will. The king of the swamp was just slaughtered.
That was so good how you were doing that, and then just a group of people just walk out in armor. That was too perfect.
So with the swamp's main, like 2 of the swamp's military forces out here on this island. Oh, they've also set up a village in the Crystal Biome. We've got a new king of the Grassland and a new king of the swamp. King of the Swamp, nothing really special. Attractive, slow, wise, golden tooth with an iron sword. While the Swamp
I just
Kingdom
want to point
still
out the
has
fact
more.
that Jungle still has not docked out.
I know, some other people had this weird issue where one civilization just does not want to move.
I mean, hey, if that's what Jungle just wants to do, just wants to stay there, that's gonna be their problem.
Be my guest, Jungle.
Exactly.
So we have
be my guest.
what now? Four grassland armies arriving in the swamp mainland, right there.
So we more or less have a war going on between those two.
No, we literally do have a war. They are currently at war.
I get the feeling. Honestly, I couldn't tell you which one's gonna win, which one's gonna lose.
I can tell you that Swamp now has a higher population and also has 40 more people who are actually trained in the military. And also their king is now dead.
Your balls ripped off painfully.
Also, let's go to this village lair so we can actually see things. They just took over one, and now they're starting to move on to the capital.
You're that person who got a nail, stuck it in their pee hole.
Honestly, I thought that it was plausible that fucking.
You're a brony, so you're weird, right? So you'll know the answer to this, all right?
What's the question?
Why would someone grab a nail that you hammer into like a wall or a board, put it in their pee hole, and then use a hammer and hammer it in?
I don't need that thought in my head, but thank you for the pain.
What made you think that he really actually knew the answer to that question?
He's a brony. He knows everything.
Just because I'm a fucking brony does not mean I know jack shit when it comes to that.
But you're weird. All right, this person just said...
I'm not a part of that weird-ass part.
Okay, this person just said good luck, have fun. So I'm not going to use a dumb character on them. I'm going to use a fair character. That's nice. That's nice. And if they win, GG.
Person in a Roblox game?
Oh, give me a break. They're using pre-time skip Luffy like I was. Give me a break. No!
Well, this is awkward.
Well, no. Pre-time skip Luffy got like 1,000 updates that makes him one of the best characters in the game.
Oh, I thought you were going to be nice.
No. I'm not pre-time skip Luffy. I changed from him.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, also, here and Swamp is now eliminated.
Yeah, Jungle, I think you're fucked.
Which means we have 2 left. Technically, Swamp's still around. Oh, hey, look at you. You got a bunch of armor and stuff. How about you, Grassland King? What do you have? No armor? Cool. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make them war now.
Wait, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead and try to hit me.
Never met each other, but they're going to war.
Well, you didn't. No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
We have a new king of the grasslands with the doctor trait. Anyway, they have already taken over 1 island here.
Man, I thought this was going to take longer. I'm going to be honest.
I'm going to say it's a soft speed, but it's kind of good that it took such a short amount of time, which it allows me to go ahead and get started on the other some of the other
Raid Shadow Legends, a mobile RPG.
You see, guys, I know you've heard it like 5,000 times, but have you heard of the hit mobile game, Raid Shadow?
But have you really heard of Raid Shadow Legends?
I know for a fact whenever it comes down to me getting a fucking, if I ever get to that point.
And there they go.
I am curious to see if they will take over the Savannah. I don't know why I need this information. But I'm curious to see if they can pull it off.
I might have to place something there to entice them to go over to it. But the Grassland has taken over the world now. So we got one final test for them.
Can they?
There they go. They're starting.
Oh dear God.
They've got a bunch of armies down in the Savannah.
Man, I lost that. I was gonna go easy on them, and then I lost because I went easy. You know, I just can't be nice in ABA anymore because everybody uses the meta. I just can't be nice anymore.
They're now going around and hunting all the Savannah creatures.
Probably for the best.
God, I hate
Will they conquer that place is the question.
So who's winning the swamp people?
The Grassland has defeated all the other kingdoms at this point.
They won.
And so the last thing,
Grassland. Probably because they're a Grassland.
The last test I have for them.
Can they survive an atomic bomb? I was about to say, or a dragon.
I mean,
they don't even have bow. Do you even have bows yet?
If they don't have bows, this is just unfair.
They have a bow, way of life, heroes, ancestors' knowledge. I think this is the right place, the right.
Go ahead and try to hit me if you're able.
Yeah, they do. So they have not researched how to make bows.
That's not good.
Good luck.
Good luck. It's like Skyrim when trying to hit the dragon in the sky, but it's.
Can 954 humans without bows take down a single dragon?
Was that a grenade I just saw?
No. So the dragon has 1,000 HP. It's immortal with regeneration and fiery blood.
Oh, it regenerates!
Is it going to land? That is the question. There it goes. It's starting to land in places, and I think they ran it over with boats.
Did they actually kill it?
I think they ran it over with boats.
I mean, yeah.
I guess it worked.
You know that reminds me of that one fisher boat versus a submarine and all that. Mm-hmm. You know that image? Yeah, that's what that reminds me of.
Here we go. The last thing to stop the Grassland.
You've gotten too powerful. God has said enough.
We are dropping it. There it is.
Goodbye.
Wait, was that actually an atomic bomb?
That was specifically the Tsar Bomba. Oh, hey, look, they colonized the Savannah.
Be a real shame if a nuke came in out of nowhere to fucking blow them up.
Would be.
Okay.
That'd be a real shame. Oh, there they go.
it'd be a real shame if a Tsar Bomba just dropped everywhere.
I'm gonna dance on this guy every time I kill him because he's playing the campiest I've ever seen someone play.
Damn, that really just took out the entirety of the crystal biome.
When evil is on the rise, you can count on the four of us taking you down.
They must perish.
Anyway, so congratulations to the Grassland and to the 76 of them that are still alive. 75 now. Anyway, with that being said, it's dropping. I'm not going to continue saying the number. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and of
Like and
course,
subscribe.
Yeah,
have a
specifically
good
you guys.
day.